Hi, I'm Lauren Fadeley Vayette. I graduated from the Indiana University Jacobs School of Music in 2007 with a Bachelor of Science in Ballet Performance and an outside field in kinesiology. My current career is as a professional ballet dancer. I am currently with the Miami City Ballet, where I am a principal soloist dancer. I'm obviously located in Miami, and I have a home studio in my house for a virtual ballet school that I run with my husband, Francis Veyette, who also teaches for the Miami City Ballet. But we started this 2 years ago before all of the virtual craze started. So we're just really grateful that we can continue on, especially during this difficult time. There's a lot of key events that led me to my current position. And it actually starts before I even went to IU. I joined the New York City Ballet when I was 16. And it was just kind of something that fell into my lap, and you don't really say no to that opportunity. And it just became a little bit too much too soon for me. I broke my foot and realized that dancing is not obviously something you can't do forever. And it was a big wake up call that I needed a backup plan. And so at 18, I chose to leave the company and go to Indiana University because I wanted to have a career or a backup plan for my career in case I didn't want to continue dancing. I had experienced a lot of burnout and just kind of needed a break from the professional lifestyle of a dancer. And so at 18, I came to Indiana, and it really just changed my life. It was the best thing I could have ever done for my career as a dancer and as a person. I really gained a lot of confidence in my dancing, but also just being able to take classes outside of the School of Music and kind of be a normal person for those 4 years and kind of readjust my thinking as to what I wanted out of my life. And upon graduation, I did decide, you can't dance forever. So if you do want to dance, you should while you can as well. And I was so fortunate from all of the tools that I learned at IU through the ballet program to be able to get a job immediately with the Pennsylvania Ballet into the corps. And I continued to dance with them for 9 years. I rose all the way to the rank of principal dancer. And from there, I recently made the change about 4 years ago to join Miami City Ballet as I'm nearing the end of my career and just wanted a different kind of exposure with dance and, to experience everything that I could. But it would not, I would not be continuing to dance as I am and have the longevity and, gratification and success of my career if I had not gone to Indiana. And I'm just so grateful to have had that experience. Two or three, major things I learned in my career, not from being at Indiana, but throughout my professional career, has really been a lot to do with your self-confidence, I think. Being in the arts, it's, obviously not an essential career, especially in today's world. But I think that it has so much to offer to, us as humans, and it's so important. And for me, I've found that it's what I've learned is that you really have to trust in yourself and believe in yourself and not let what others say about you affect you or let that influence your performance, not just on your actual performance, but your performance in your work every single day. There's people who their jobs are to critique artists in reviews and things, and it's so easy to get caught up in what they think of you or what your directors think of you and in your casting and roles that you get. But for me, I've really found, and it's taken a long time to get there, but to really just rely on how I feel about myself. If I've worked as hard as I possibly could, if I'm proud of what I am producing, that is more important than someone else judging you or having to please those other people. There are a lot of trends that are going on right now in the ballet world to adapt to what has been happening. And right now we're working on how we can actually get back into a studio so that we can physically rehearse and then perform. It's not like it's something where we can just put on a performance. We really have to be in class every day and rehearsing and building up the stamina to put on these performances. Right now, a lot of us are working from home. I personally haven't been dancing as I just had a baby 2.5 weeks ago. So I was already on this leave of absence. So not much has changed for me. But looking at innovative ways that we can put on performances that are safe and healthy. A lot of companies are looking into performing outdoors, spacing out the ballets, not doing huge productions, but where there's, more pas de deux work and smaller groups, because even though it's not essential, it is to us, to our well-being. And I think to just create some beauty into the world, we need the arts more than ever now. So yeah, everyone's working as hard and as safely as they can to, eventually get those performances back on. And also just, doing virtually through Zoom. Like I said, we started this school virtually 2 years ago, and just as a way to connect to other students in other parts of the country, and kind of give them that um, extra training that they were looking for. But now we're seeing how important this is and how many more people we can really work with. So the digital platform for, dancing at home, and you can't do everything that you used to do. There's not a lot of space to do jumps and turns and things, but getting back to the basics of our technique, there's always so much that we can work on, to improve, to benefit us when we are able to get back on stage. Thank you for tuning in to my career journey.